Hey gang, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ivy. If you're not subscribed, then you cannot be part of my gang. Sorry, not sorry. In today's video, I am going to be telling you guys about the time that I met Saucy Santana. Yes, the boy that says, now let me see you walk, 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 walk. Now let me see you walk, 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 walk. Okay, anyways, I'm going to be telling you guys about how I met Saucy Santana on my college campus at North Carolina Central University. If you don't know that that's the school I attend to, go ahead and click that link right up there because I have multiple vlogs, days in the lives about me attending the school and what I do here and all that good stuff. So yeah, go ahead and click that up there. Anyways, let's get straight into the story time. I'm on a modeling team called DHA. Shout out to y'all, love y'all. My group, they're like family. Love you guys. So let's be clear that I was relatively new to being on the modeling team. So this was probably like their first or second, maybe even third show that they did since I had joined the modeling team, right? So what my modeling team was told was that there would be a competition against the modeling teams. So on my school, there's about like probably 3 different modeling teams, maybe 4, but I only know about 3, but I think I heard about another one. Anyways, not important. It's about 3 modeling teams on my campus. It's my modeling team, DHA, then it's another modeling team called Curvy Pill, and then it's another one called, what's the other one called? CPR. It might be other teams as well on here, but those are the 3 that are known, that people know. If you say the name, people will know who they are, right? Okay, so my modeling team was told that there would be a competition and that the teams will model and a celebrity would pick who won the competition. So at the time, we did not know who the celebrity would be, right? So me and my team, we're practicing, we doing what we gotta do to lead up to this big day. So then like a week before the competition, we find out that Saucy Santana is going to be the person who is judging the competition. So everybody's excited. They're like, yay, Saucy Santana, rah, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, who is that? Who is that? So at the time, I did not know who Saucy Santana was. So because I didn't know who it was, you know, people started showing me who he was. They're like, oh, you don't know the song? Let me see you walk, walk, walk. I'm like, oh, I do know that song. I know that song. That's who sing that song. They're like, yeah, that's who sing that song. I'm like, oh, I thought it was a female that sang that song. They're like, nah, that's Saucy Santana. I'm like, bet, okay, per. So then leading up to the show, my modeling team likes to have this thing called cuts. So if you're not good enough to be in the show, you get cut. That don't mean you get cut for like the whole season or whatever. It just means you get cut from being in that specific performance. So me personally, I got cut because I wasn't good enough, I guess. And that's okay. Take it as a learning opportunity. Don't get upset. Just deal with it and move on. So with that being said, I had to get cut from the show, but I still planned on going to the competition because I wanted to support my team, right? So fast forward to competition day. The competition was at like 10 in the morning, like 10:45 in the morning. So I came around like 10:45. I got there right on time because they were about to close off the gates. Like they were shutting it down because they didn't want no more people to come inside because at the time, you know, COVID was still high on the rise. So they didn't want too many people there, but they needed a good amount of people. So I think I was like one of the last people to get into the gate before they closed down, okay? So I get into the gate, people partying, they have a good time. Remind y'all, it's 10 in the morning.
It's 7 in the morning.
I'm like, I'm not here for it. I'm like, yeah, you over there twerking, and you over here on the floor twerking, and you drinking. Like, I got classes later on today, and y'all just living y'all life out here at 10 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, couldn't be me. But yeah, so I go to try to find like somebody that I know to stand by. Like I said, I was relatively new to this school, so it's not much people that I didn't know. So I think I found like one person that I knew, and I just stood with them until I started seeing more people that I knew, and then I would talk to them and stuff like that. But for a good amount of time, I just was by myself with my one friend, Tania. She was also on the modeling team, and she didn't make the cuts for the show. So we were together. We were waiting for the show to begin, and then all of a sudden, you hear, woo, rah, 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 boop, 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 You know, people going crazy, losing their stuff, like, just going crazy. I'm like, what y'all going crazy for? And then they're like, then my friend Tania is like, oh, Saucy Santana is here. Look, he on the balcony. So I look up, and lo and behold, Saucy Santana right there. He got his nice Coca-Cola bottle looking shake going on. He throwing it back for the crowd, throwing it back for a real one, you know. And he doing what he do. He's an entertainer. He's entertaining. They playing music and stuff and entertaining, while all the people who are supposed to be performing are getting ready in the back. So when my team finally comes out, you know, I'm cheering them on because I got spirit. I'm gonna cheer for y'all because I'm a supporter. I'm not gonna hate because I didn't get in there. I'm like, yeah, whoop, 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 whoop. Making all the noise. People probably looking at me like, she crazy, like she really crazy, like what she crazy, okay. But yeah, so the other team came out. The other team was Curve Appeal, CPR. They did not compete in the show. It was only DHA, my team, and Curve Appeal, the other team. Curve Appeal comes on before my team, I believe, and they did like a sensual, slow type of performance / dance. And then they did Runway. I'm not gonna get into much detail about them because the story is not about them. It's not. Moving on, my team comes to do their performance. I'm hollering whoop-de whoop-de-doo. Everybody like, yeah, go off, sis. This, that, third, yada, yada, yada. They do their performance. If I can find some clips, I'll insert them like right here. Once my team finished performing, it was time to do like a head-to-head battle. So it was DHA versus Curve Appeal, and they were going to do a runway battle. So our teams are going at it, and of course my team is winning because that's what we do. We're winners. I'm like, yeah, babes, get it. Yeah. Last two people battle is one girl that's on the Curve Appeal side and another girl that's on DHA. Her name is Charlotte. Shout out to you, babes. Miss you. She graduated. Miss you. But they battling, and my girl Charlotte, she comes out with like this Matrix freaking back bend, and the freaking crowd goes wild. We're like, what? Even I went wild, and I knew she was gonna do it because she had did it in practice. But it was like in the moment, in the action of it all, it was fireworks. Like it was everything that it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? So we're going crazy, buck wild in this shape. Okay, the competition is over. Everybody's congratulating the teams on performing and stuff like that. And then at this point, it's a waiting game to see who gets to win. The winner gets to take pictures with Saucy Santana. I forgot to mention that, but here it is right now. Okay, so now it's time to announce the winners. They do the whole spiel of everybody did good, don't feel bad if you lost because you did good, blah, 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 blah. In the end, DHA ended up winning. We hooped and hollering, whoop, whoop, yeah. Saucy Santana actually ended up putting DHA modeling team on his page, and he posted my girl Charlotte, he posted her on his page during the back bend, right? So, like we expected, we got some clout off of winning, as we should. But so once everything was done and said, and they were closing down the party, it was time for the winners to meet Saucy Santana. So I actually didn't expect to meet him because, like I said, I didn't perform because I didn't make the cut to be in the performance. Even though I'm still a part of the team, I wasn't performing, so I didn't expect to actually meet him. So when it was time for them to meet Saucy Santana, I did go with the team because I was with them to support them, but I didn't expect to meet him. So we go upstairs, we're sitting down, and people are taking pictures with Saucy Santana. And actually, I think I said only the winners got to meet him, but I think that was a lie. I think both teams actually got to meet him because he did have to take pictures. He did have to take pictures with a lot of people. So I'm not sure if my memory is correct, but I think both teams got to meet Saucy Santana. But it was like the whole school didn't get to meet him. Like the people that showed up to the party, they got to see him from the balcony. But I think the people who performed, they actually got to see him and meet him up personally, right? Okay. So back into the story. We were sitting down waiting to take our picture because we had to do like this whole organized line or whatever. And by the time I got into line, I was one of like the very few last people that was supposed to take a picture. And at this point, I could tell that Saucy Santana, he just seemed like he was annoyed and he was ready to leave. I don't know if it was because of the fact that he took more pictures than what he intended to take. Because initially, when I was standing in line, I heard them kept saying, oh, we're almost finished. Like, you only got 2 more people or this many more people. But then I'll be looking and I'll be like, 2 more people? Where? There's a whole line. What are you talking about? So I think because of that, he kind of got annoyed that it was like, y'all was saying that it was this amount of people, but it was way more than what y'all was saying, right? So by the time I came, it just felt like he was ready to get out of there and he was over the pictures. So he was still super sweet. Like he was like, hey guys, how you doing? Let's take pictures. One thing is he will only take pictures on Snapchat. Like he didn't want you to take pictures on no regular phone or nothing like that. He said, guys, come have your Snapchat ready for me. I'll pick the filter and then we could take the picture. So when it was my turn to go, I had my Snapchat open. He picked the filter. He was like, hi. I'm like, hi. He like, let's take the picture. I'm like, okay. We do quick pose, click. You didn't get to take 2, 3 pictures. You took the 1 picture. If you didn't like it, too bad. You took the 1 picture and then you was on your way. Yeah. Overall, the experience that I had that day was awesome. The experience of meeting Saucy Santana, it was an experience. Listen, Saucy Santana fans, do not come for me in my comments. Because like I said, I could tell he was over. I don't want to say that I had a bad experience. Because it was not bad. I could just tell that he was over meeting people. And I understand that. I completely understand that. Because I'm a regular person. I don't like meeting people. I'd be like, why are you talking to me? Don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So I completely understand how he was feeling. But personally, as somebody who wasn't like a big fan of him and didn't really know who he was, it didn't affect me. I was just like, okay, I got my picture, cool. But if I was a big fan of his and I didn't want to take a picture with him and that's just how it went down, I think I would have been a little bit upset because I'm kind of like, I expect like some energy and some happiness and whatever, and that's just not what it was given. It was given more so take your picture and get out. Take your picture and get out. Take your picture and get out. You know what I'm saying? Okay guys, I'm gonna end the video right here because right now it's kind of way longer than I expected it to be. So hopefully when I edit it, it looks a lot shorter than what it is what it's giving right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It will mean the world to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.